Hi everyone, you alright? Timmy and Sam here again, and we're doing our third podcast. We're together this time
Yeah.
because it's Christmas Day, 25th of December, and we're allowed to be together,
We're
which is
allowed
great.
with COVID.
We actually
rules
booked a
and stuff.
holiday as well, because it was going to be 5 days, and then that got cancelled, so it's just today
Quite a
instead.
shame, really. But at least
But-
we've got today. It's been quite good.
Yeah, if we had nothing, that would be so annoying.
Yeah.
So we're really happy about that.
But yeah, we're together, so we're not on our little headsets. We're on an actual microphone.
Yeah.
Hopefully it sounds alright.
I know.
I don't really know.
Tim said it picks up all the ambience, which there is
It should
not
do.
really so much here, to be honest.
If there was a fire or something, it'd be sounding like super cool.
Yeah.
That's what we were gonna do when we're on holiday, like have a stove on in the background and have some nice ambient
some
fires
like
and crackling and stuff.
logs in this little log burner that was going to be there, and you could hear birds of it and like
Probably.
things moving outside.
Even
Which
just
might be
like
quite
the wind
creepy.
and the rain
Yeah,
or something,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
something like that. I don't know.
Would have been awesome that actually. And even if I was like sat on the beanbag or something, you'd hear like a bit of that.
It's true actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we've got some ciders we're gonna drink, which we don't really drink at all, me and you, do we?
Not that much, really.
But
only when
it's-
we're together.
Yeah, literally, I
much.
never drink unless I'm on a Zoom with Tim or in real life with Tim. I never ever have cider unless it's with Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cider's like our drink. We had it like once, and we're just like, yeah, we'll just have this drink like all the time
Yeah.
together. Why not?
We'll try different ciders every time until we like have a great knowledge about cider, which is a very alcoholic thing to say.
Yeah, it's very alcoholic. We're not encouraging alcoholism.
No.
It's just that's a little hobby
Well,
of
the
ours.
last time actually we were in person and drank was literally, what was it, July? When we were in Wales?
Must have been. We went on a holiday together in Wales
And
when
we had-
we were allowed to.
Ugh.
And yeah, that was probably the last time we ever had a drink together. So
Yeah,
long time.
long time.
So we're catching up basically.
Yeah, we've got like 200 ciders. No, don't worry. He's driving tomorrow morning, so he can't drink too
Yeah,
much.
no, I'm not drinking that much.
So don't worry about that. Right. Yeah, we're together. We're
And
having
we
a
can
good
actually
time.
prove that we're together because we'll have a high five.
Watch this. We
Watch
literally
this
could
and
have just
listen to
planned.
this.
We literally could have just clapped. They
Yeah,
would have
that's true.
known.
That's
But
true.
no, how do we prove that we're together? How do we prove
Harmonize or something. So like,
it? Okay, over Zoom there's always a delay, right?
yeah.
There's always a delay.
So if we both clap at the exact same time, then there's not going to be a delay.
No, they won't know what clap, like, if it's just one person clapping or two. They won't know. How about we do something like, we both say hey at the same time. Because you can
Alright,
tell
sure.
between
Yeah.
someone's one hey. Yeah, anyway. 3, 2, 1,
Hey. I'm sure they'd already believed us. I don't know why we had to
I know
prove
why we proved that,
ourselves.
so it's not like there's millions of people watching this and with this big conspiracy.
Honestly, we are together. Trust us, please.
Yeah,
Trust us. Yeah.
got a gun to our heads.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had a hot tub just earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
A blow up hot tub.
My parents actually got a hot tub, and I was so shocked because they didn't even tell me. I was at my dad's house, and I come back and there's a hot tub on the decking. I'm like, what? It's awesome.
Crazy.
And then they went in the hot tub that evening. I didn't because I was waiting for Tim to come over. And I was like, yeah, this will be awesome with Tim. And so we've just got
Yeah.
out, like he said,
Yeah.
and it was mint.
Yeah, it was good.
Me and Tim have been doing some cold showers recently, which has been really, really good on it.
It's
So
so
many
good.
benefits.
At first, it's like, oh, we could talk for hours about cold showers, man. Because at first, it was just seeing it as a challenge on YouTube. It's just like, oh, it's just a challenge that we need to get
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
And it was just like, right, yeah, let's do it for 30 days, see if we can do a cold shower every day.
It's not like we actually thought, let's carry on doing it. It's just
Yeah, it was just, let's see what it's like.
Yeah, we're like a
sort of
challenge.
thing. Yeah, exactly. And we wanted to do more of them, but it was just crazy how we did a cold we've done cold showers every single day you've been doing the Wim Hof method, so you've
Mhm.
been building up the amount of cold showers at the end of your shower, the amount of cold that you have, like the amount of time.
Yeah.
And I've just been slowly increasing how cold my shower is, but now we're pretty much both at doing
Yeah, you're
5 to 10 minutes of fully
the
cold
coldest
shower.
it can get. You know, because my
Yeah.
dad's shower, anyone's shower's a bit different in it. You either got more power, you've either got less power, more water, less water.
Yeah.
My dad's, I found, was really difficult at first, you know, because I kind of did the first few days at my mum's, and it was so difficult. I was saying to Tim, I was like, I don't know if I can do longer than a minute.
Yeah.
But then at my mum's, I was like doing loads. I was doing like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. And then the next time I went to my dad's, which is like a week later, I found it easier than my mum's. I went to that. So it's kind of like your body's just kind of getting used to all of it, if you know what I mean. It's not
Mhm.
just getting used to one shower, it's getting used to all of them, just
Yeah.
in a different way. That you
And that's
don't
something
expect.
we had to get used to as well, is like, rather than just standing there bracing the cold, like staying fully still, actually moving around and letting all
Yeah.
of your body get used to the cold. That was a really big,
Well-
it was kind of a challenge. I was trying to do it right from the start, but you found it like a little bit of a challenge at first, didn't you? But you're all right with it now.
Yeah, I found just having it blasting on your head, I don't think you can actually do that for 5 minutes straight. I
Yeah.
get a headache after
It's super
40 seconds.
brain freeze.
Super brain freeze. I was describing it to Tim over voice message on WhatsApp and saying I had an ice block head today. I kept saying it, didn't I?
Yeah,
because I just had it booming on my head, and I don't think
It's
you're supposed to
crazy.
do that.
No,
Because
no.
Wim Hof, the Iceman, what he does is he actually only submerges his body in cold water. He never really does his head. It's not about your head really. It's about
Mm.
your body, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he
We
uses
should
the
probably
breathing.
we should probably explain that Wim Hof, if you don't know about him, he's basically sort of a Scandinavian fella who he's known as the Iceman, and he basically does all these crazy challenges. Like, what are some of the challenges that he's actually
Well,
done now?
it's not challenges. Well, he has done challenges, but he's broke like over 20 world records
Yeah.
because of his breathing technique. That's it, breathing technique. And he's basically preaching his method of breathing, saying it can like help your body with anything, literally, like all the power and the stuff that you have to help your body heal with different things
Mm.
is within yourself. You just got to breathe correctly. That's what he says.
Mm.
It's quite interesting, really, if it's
It is
true.
really interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's done the longest ice bath, right, for like 2 hours or something.
Nearly 2 hours,
Nearly
like an
2
hour
hours.
and 50 minutes or something.
It's just mental.
It's fully submerged in pure ice.
Yep.
No like air bubble between the skin. It's
Mm.
pure. Because what's interesting is I actually watched a few videos on this, and they said that they thought it was so weird because it was in like this ice thing, like this ice chamber, covered in ice for over an hour, and his core body temperature hadn't changed. It was like, you know, you got 37 degrees as your main
Yeah.
body temperature. It go down by 1 degree, go up by 1 degree, and it would stay the same. And they thought, you know, is there an air bubble between the ice and the skin? Like, is it sort of cheating? Is that what's happening? And then they measured his skin temperature, and it was something like 5 degrees.
Oof, man.
How cold is that? So his core was warm enough to keep the rest of his body sustained. And as long as your core
Ridiculous.
is actually fine, everything else is fine. Which is amazing if you think about it. His whole body was freezing except his core.
Man.
So he preaches his breathing method. And I do need to read his book, actually. I actually bought it recently.
Mhm.
I started reading just the instruction, and it's really cool. It's actually not him talking.
Right.
It's just professor studying his body.
It's a biography of him.
Yeah,
Kind
yeah.
of, right.
That sort of thing.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to do a bit of an updated podcast on
Oh
your
no!
knowledge.
Yeah. I think we'll do another podcast in like 2-3 weeks or something.
Once you've done it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. That.
It'd be good.
But yeah, just sort of catching up on how we're doing so far. Like honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like it at all. I thought I was just gonna struggle the entire time because I've had cold showers in the past. I've had them like after workouts and things like that. And obviously it's not been as cold as I'm doing them now even. But I really just didn't enjoy them. But now I've got so used to having cold showers that I really don't want to go to hot showers like ever because it just feels horrible. Like it just feel I don't know why, but it just feel like sweaty and ugh.
It's
it doesn't
weird,
feel like
isn't
it's
it?
going to actually clean me for some reason. It's just strange.
And you're probably thinking, oh, he's just saying that to sound cool, and he's saying that to sound
Yeah,
tough and
exactly,
everything.
yeah.
But I feel the same. Literally, what didn't I tell you the other day?
Yep.
2 days ago at my dad's, right? I got in the shower and it was hotter because someone had been in it and it was quite hot, and I was like, oh, that's awful. I don't want that.
Yep.
So I had it to a cold shower. What I do is I have a normal shower first and then end it on a cold shower, like the coldest.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a cold shower, and it was really nice. And then I turned it to the coldest, and I was like, oh, this is lovely. Like, it was the first time I actually enjoyed the cold shower, and that was only like 2 days ago. And every day since, so yesterday and today, I actually liked the feel of it. It's strange, isn't it?
It is really strange. And I was saying to you before, like, we got into the hot tub, and I was kind of worried because I thought, what if we just get so acclimatized to the cold that we don't enjoy the hot? Because I still like saunas and steam rooms and hot tubs and things like that, and I still want to be able to enjoy them. But I was saying to you, Sam, that it's like, rather than just getting used to the cold itself, it's actually developing a resistance to different temperatures and being able to deal with different temperatures, isn't it?
It's true that, because it didn't feel as hot as when we were in Wales when there's a hot tub there, and it measures how hot this one is. It actually has like a thermostat thing on it, and it was saying it was 40 for almost the whole time,
40 degrees.
And the one in Wales was like 39, and that felt way hotter.
Yeah.
So that's quite weird. Maybe our bodies, like you say, just gets acclimatized to the temperatures better.
I guess we've just got the mindset that it's just a temperature. It's not going to kill you, so
Yeah.
just deal with it.
Well, that's what Wim Hof says. He says, listen to your body. Your body will tell you if you're in danger.
That's true.
It will tell you. You'll have
Yeah.
you know, like the mental attitude to get out of there.
Yep.
And, you know, I remember reading about these cold showers again and saying, this guy asking, like on Reddit, you know, any tips to start cold showers? And a guy literally replied, he said, it's just a shower.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
And I thought, that's a brilliant point. It is just a shower. It's not like it's going to kill you.
Exactly. And it's just the thought as well that, like, every day we just have hot showers because it's part of our comfort, and it's just part of it's a luxury, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
There's so many people around the world, and so many people throughout history have never had hot showers at their disposal, like whatever temperature they want, basically. And so just going back to basics and just having a shower the way we were meant to have showers, just having them straight up cold, it's just so good for your body. There's so many benefits. It's ridiculous.
Honestly, we could name the benefits for ages. Me and Tim have talked about it for ages, basically since we started it like 3 weeks ago, haven't we? We haven't stopped talking about it.
So much, yeah.
It's so worth it. Tim was saying to me the other day how motivation levels work. Do you want to explain? You know, with the graph.
Yeah, so basically, I'll try and explain, like, if you imagine an XY graph, over time, your motivation will suddenly, like, peak over the first few days because you're trying something new and you're starting to learn it. And so it's with anything, so it can work with cold showers or learning something like a piece on guitar or piano or whatever you're doing. And so your motivation will spike, but then it'll reach a point of motivation, and then after a few days, or depending on the circumstance, or depending what you're actually doing, it might be longer than that, but it'll decline pretty rapidly, and then you don't want to do it anymore. You just have that. It sort of feels like you're hitting a wall where you just feel, I don't want to carry on. It's just no motivation. This is rubbish. But then if you continue to, like, sort of soldier through that period of, I really don't want to do this, and see the benefits and try to maintain a positive attitude, your motivation will increase and increase and increase over time because you see the benefits and you see yourself improving. And so...
And eventually you get to a new peak, don't you?
Exactly. So you get to a peak that's greater than the one that you had at first, and then it just like sort of continues from there. So we had that, and where we really just didn't, like, it wasn't actually that long ago, and we just didn't want to get in the cold. The showers, like, I just felt like, no, I can't be bothered today.
It's so weird because with the cold showers, at first you're like, oh, I really don't want to do it, and after about 4 days, you're addicted.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I've got to go for 2 minutes. Oh, I've got to go for
Exactly.
3 minutes. I did a 10-minute one like a week ago, didn't I?
Yeah.
And you did one as well.
Yeah.
We both said, oh yeah, let's do it just for the challenge.
Why
Because
not?
there's no extra benefit from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. There's no extra benefit. 5 minutes is all you need. But we just wanted to do it because we're addicted.
Yep.
But like Tim said, we literally kind of got to a brick wall, if you know what I mean. And we
Yep.
carried on, but like I say, now I'm actually enjoying doing them.
Yep.
It's not like I need motivation anymore.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's interesting, guys. Give it a go, honestly. Honestly, give it a go. Give it 2 weeks or even a week and see how you like it.
Yeah.
Start at 10 seconds, increment by 5-10 seconds every day.
Yeah.
Try and get to 1 or 2 minutes and see if you like it or not.
Yeah. Even if for the rest of your life you just have a hot shower to start with and just finish it on a cold. That's what my dad does. He always he says to me he just has a hot shower, finishes it on a cold because just for like a few seconds, like 30 seconds or something, because it's good for your hair and it just like it rejuvenates you and makes you more alert and awake. And that it doesn't have all the benefits of having a solid cold shower, but it's still good for sort of having some of the benefits at least. So even if you get to that point, I'm sure you'll enjoy that at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with having a nice hot shower.
No.
If you just end it on a cold.
Exactly, yeah.
You'll still get all the benefits. But yeah. Tim, do you start yours cold now?
I always was. I just increased. I was started at like lukewarm, and then and had a full shower of lukewarm, and then over the few days, I think I managed to get to the coldest in like 5-6 days, and so over 5-6 days, I just every day just increased it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that I was having a constantly cold shower. So yeah, for a couple of days I had it running on cold, because when you have a hot shower you leave it running for a bit so it has time to warm up, and that's what I was used to. And so I'd do some other stuff while the shower was running for a bit. And I just didn't think, because it's a cold shower, you just don't need to leave it running.
Yeah.
And so then when you try to step into a cold shower, it's so much worse trying to step into a cold shower. And so rather than doing that, what I do now is I just get into the shower, close the door behind me, and just switch it on as cold as possible. And it's like it's horrible at first, but like after the first second, like it hits your skin, and you're like, right, I'm in it now.
Yeah.
So I've done it. That's the hardest part. The hardest part is just stepping in, to be honest.
It's true that, yeah, because going from a warm shower to cold, I don't think surprisingly it's not as bad as going straight to cold, because you'd think if you're in a warm shower then going straight to cold it'd be worse than just doing cold, wouldn't it? Because you've already got a warm shower. But I don't know, for some reason it's easier. And before we went in the hot tub before, we both had a cold shower for 2 minutes.
Yep.
Just because we thought we'd have like the hot as soon as we come from the cold, which we thought was a cool experience.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Yeah, we hadn't experienced anything proper hot till literally since when? I didn't experience anything hot since Wales, I don't think, like that.
Not super hot like that, no. Definitely not.
Mega.
But, yeah.
Man.
I used to, and the thing is, I used to love my hot showers. Like, I'd have my showers super hot and steamy. Like, unbelievable.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, now I'm on the coldest, which is just, I really did expect that, because I've got such bad circulation. It runs in the family as well.
Really?
Like, yeah, really, really bad. Like, I just can't deal with the cold properly. When I was little, and we used to go on holiday as a family, when we'd be around the pool and stuff, my sister would be swimming in the water and she'd be absolutely fine. And we used to go in sort of winter time to Spain and holiday and stuff, just for like a break. And so the water would actually be pretty cold, but my sister was fine with it. But my family used to always call me a lizard, because I'd be like hugging a rock that's like nice and hot and toasted, because I always got so cold and I could never stay in a pool for long, which is really a shame, really. But now I reckon
it's improved your circulation.
Definitely.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We've just been listing benefits as well, and some benefits I was scared to say unless, because thinking I was imagining him in my head. I was scared to say him to Tim, and Tim said it to me, and I was like, I thought the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's awesome, guys. Honestly, we won't tell you all the benefits because you can discover them from yourself.
Exactly.
And I don't think you're making them up when you have it, because if it makes you feel great and it makes you feel like you're on top of the world, that is a benefit in itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like what's been really good is having an accountability partner to talk to every single day. Like, we've been texting or voice messaging every day, just checking up on how our cold showers are doing. And so I think if you can get yourself an accountability partner, whoever it is who's willing to do cold showers with you, I don't know who you'd find to do that, but that's such a help. Like, I don't think I'd still be doing it if I didn't have Sam with me.
It's true, though. It's true. And
I'd probably just give up.
starting in winter as well, you think, oh, I'll wait till summer. But if you always say that, wait till spring, wait till summer, you'll never start it. Get it done now, and then you can at least give it a go. And then every day from then gets easier because it's going into spring and summer then.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger says as well that the best thing and the most important thing he thinks is having a gym buddy, you know, for his physique, because it always pushes you to be better than them.
Yeah.
It always pushes you to think, oh, I can do better than that.
Yeah.
And so...
That competition.
Exactly. It's a friendly competition. You're still best mates, but it's like, it pushes you to do better. When Tim did his shower for like 3 minutes one time, I was still on 1 minute. I was like, flipping heck, I've got to shape up. So I did 2.5 minutes the next day.
Yeah.
And then I did 5 minutes the next.
Yeah.
And we were both on 5 minutes before we knew it because of the competition.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Which is brilliant. But yeah. You want cider, man? Should we open one?
Why not?
Okay.
Go for it.
We're trying out new ciders because it's our thing.
What
We're not
flavour?
junkies, by the way.
What flavour is this one?
It's crushed red berries and lime.
Oh, sounds
Yes,
nice.
100% British apples.
British apples.
British apples. Okay, let's get... I've got a Swiss Army knife, by the way. That's how I'm opening this. I can't find my bottle opener though. Oh, I found it. Cool.
So we're having an unbottling experience. Unbottling therapy.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't...
We're sharing the bottle just because we're a bit scruffs, to be honest.
COVID.
Oh, that's really weak. It's nice, though.
We obviously checked with each other that we didn't have any symptoms.
Yeah,
and
don't
things.
worry about it. We're not being stupid.
Yeah, it's literally just us two as well. Like, we're not mixing with
Yeah, we're not
anyone
doing,
else.
like, a party
We're
or
not
anything.
illegal raving. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. You can tell so many people are breaking the rules of, like, 3 households, though, because our street was packed full of cars.
Yeah.
There's always
so
loads of
true.
spaces, and they were packed. So, like, we're, like, one of the sensible ones, you know what I mean?
Wow.
I don't blame them, though, because some people would be so depressed.
Yeah.
I don't blame them, but, you know.
I mean, given the opportunity, why not? Just do it.
Just do it.
Go for it.
You've got one day of the year to do what you want.
Exactly.
Guess
I mean,
it's
we're going to be going into strict lockdowns now anyway, so...
So it's like, yeah, no matter what happens anyway, even if everyone followed the rules, we're still going to strict lockdown.
Yeah.
You might as well do it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Anyway, keep it positive.
Keep it positive. Hopefully next year things change. I think they will.
Yeah.
We said that this year about like December. We thought it'd be fine, but at least we're not all dead from COVID.
Thanks for that. That was really positive.
It's got every cloud's got a silver lining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, Tim got me a really nice present the other day. Actually, he got me a hip flask, so I'm a hippie now, which is quite cool.
I thought that was really interesting. That's actually where the term hippies come from. Is from people that back in like the 60s, 70s used to wear hip flasks.
Because they're
used to wear them.
hip flasks.
Yeah, they used to have
Yeah.
them. So yeah.
So you can hear it here. That's all the whiskey in there, which is quite nice. I've got my 2 initials there as well. SD,
Yeah.
Samuel de Terrence.
Yeah. And I've got one as well for me. So we've got matching.
Yeah, so he's got his initials. I've got my initials. And
Well, it's matching, but we can still tell who's
yeah,
whose,
which is really cool because if we put them on the same table, if they didn't have initials, we wouldn't know who's.
which would be a bit annoying.
It would be a bit annoying, and so I'm really glad about
You
that.
stole my whiskey.
No, you stole my whiskey. Who do you think you were?
But yeah. So, we did quite a long podcast last. You're right.
Yeah, we did a 52-minute podcast last time, and we weren't so successful like the first one. We had 6 downloads on the first.
Wow.
Second episode, we had 2 downloads.
Yeah.
I predict
So-
for this one we'll get about 4.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not really too fussed, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you're listening, thanks for listening. We just
Yeah.
appreciate it.
We do appreciate
We're
it.
not too crazy
We're
about
not.
this.
Yeah, we're not.
It's
We're not
just-
mega obsessed. We'd like it to become our main job, but
Yeah, obviously.
we're not really having high expectations.
It's a nice hobby, really, that we can do together. It's
I mean-
just talking, basically, is what we do anyway, so
Yeah.
why not record it?
And it's an easy thing, isn't it? It's not like it's hard to talk. And the thing is, as well, is if we do this every week for a year solid, how can you not get at least not a customer base, a following base, if you know what I mean? Not a fan base, because I don't think anyone would be proper fans like that.
Woo!
You know what I mean? Like
Super fans.
after so long, like a year of uploading every week, you can't help but get downloads
Sure.
or like views,
Sure.
if you know what I mean. So yeah,
But yeah, we did quite a long one last time, about 52 minutes,
Mhm.
and so we'll probably do this one quite short
yeah.
and stuff because we're together.
Yeah.
Not really got that much to talk about at the minute. There's nothing
No.
new happening to us. Hopefully, when we're out of lockdown, more things are happening to us. We'll be able to talk about more
Yeah.
things going on in our lives and everything. That'd be quite nice.
Yeah. It's
But
cool
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
So, I think this episode, like I say, will get quite a few downloads. Simply because we're going to have Wim Hof in the title.
Yeah.
Keywords.
If you've listened all this way just because you saw the name Wim Hof, then you've been fooled.
Yeah.
He's not actually on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
podcast.
People are going to be like, oh, Wim Hof podcast. That sounds interesting. Download. And so no one
Yeah,
will listen
exactly.
to it.
Nope.
It's just tons of downloads.
They'll listen to the intro and just leave.
Yeah, what was my intro? It was like, hello.
Hey guys,
How are you?
Welcome back to our podcast.
We still don't know how to do an introduction yet.
We still don't know how to end our podcast. either.
We don't know how to podcast.
We barely know how to say hello to each other and say goodbye to each
I
other.
know.
Never mind
It's so
do
weird.
podcasts.
We thought it's funny because we thought me and you would just be having a conversation with this podcast, but we've basically been speaking to them the whole time.
It's true. It's true actually.
But it's like you can't help it. if you
Yeah,
know what I mean.
especially when there's this little microphone just staring at you.
I know, it's just
quite.
sat there.
when it's just your headset microphone, you just talk to each other. but-
Yeah, I mean it's a microphone as well as sat on the tangos.
Sounds of tango
We've
cans.
literally got cans of tangos underneath this little tiny tripod. And we've got this tiny little heater in front of us because our room's freezing.
Yeah, absolutely freezing.
Yeah.
But we're icemen, so it's fine. We're used to this. now.
Exactly. We were outside before, and it was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I wasn't cold. It was literally warm, and it's not warm outside according to the forecast.
Yeah.
But we've become icemen. Thank you,
Come
Wim
on,
Hof.
man. Thanks,
You're a
Wim
dude.
Hof. Yeah. He is pretty. He is a dude.
He's a proper
I do,
dude.
I do appreciate everything that he's sort of
Done for us.
everything
All he's done
does.
for us personally.
We're his apprentices. No, we're probably like in a while, in a few months' time, we'll be like proper icemen if we keep up with our cold shower routine. Then no problems.
Just one quick thing about Wim Hof, just to tell you how awesome he is. He went past the death point of Mount Everest, 7,500 meters or feet. I can't remember which one. I think it's meters. And he didn't reach the top, but he did it all in shorts, no t-shirt. Had shoes on, but all in shorts, no t-shirt. That's all he had because of his breathing technique. And I think that was a world record for somehow. I don't know how that was a world record, but he couldn't get to the top because he had a foot injury.
But yeah, like if he rolled on his ankle or something,
It's not fair, that. Yeah.
It's not anything to do with the
No,
cold, is it?
He also did another one as well where he did a marathon in the I think it was the Sahara Desert, right? A marathon like amount with nothing, with not drinking one bit of water or a drink or anything. All of his breathing, amazing, absolutely amazing. So how are we going to
Oh,
end this
just
podcast, man?
We need to have a good way to always end the podcast.
No, but if
Like,
you do the
it's-
same every time, people are going to click off before they reach the end of the podcast. Because they'll be like, oh yeah, it's the same thing
Yeah,
again.
but if it changes a tiny bit every time, then
Although it'd be like an Easter
they're
egg.
like, ooh, wonder what they're gonna say
Ooh.
today.
Okay, check out
Merch,
that doesn't exist yet.
cider.
Yeah, check out our other 2 episodes as well.
Yeah.
Our second episode was like rubbish. It didn't have any like views.
Yeah.
Had nothing. It was I think there's just no keywords or anything. I don't know. And right, We've got one regular listener so far, right? Guy from France. We know who you are.
No, we don't know.
We don't know who you are.
No, we only know that you're from France, so don't get freaked out.
Yeah, don't worry.
We just know
We've
that there's someone who continuously...
Who's downloaded our
Downloads
episodes twice. So if you've listened 3 times, man, I'm really, really like happy about that.
You're actually really, really
We've got
cool.
our one viewer.
Yeah.
We've got our first fan.
Merci.
Love you very much, man.
Yeah.
You cool. I like your French accent.
We don't actually know if he's French. So.
You might be English living in France.
Yeah. Or learning to speak English, and he's going to be talking like a northerner.
They were a fritter.
Yeah. Well, now we've lost our subscriber.
I think it's
Anyways,
been time, you know, man.
yeah.
I think we need to end it.
Yeah. Bon voyage.
Check us out at our Twitter. You can find that in the description. I'll put that in the description box.
Cool.
And enjoy our feed. Hopefully you like it.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.